Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike and this is Mike's Philippine Retirement, and we're going to talk about the $600 a month budget. I'm going to pop that bubble. I did a live stream with Daryl and we talked about that. He gave his opinion of a basic $600 a month budget. Me, throw that shit out the window. You need a lot more than that. It can be done. Do you want to live like that? Let's talk about it. You know, I did that live stream about a week ago with Daryl, and I think a lot of people misunderstood what he was trying to say, and a lot of the comments I think he misunderstood in his reply. But I want to make it perfectly clear on my opinion and my advice on a $600 a month budget. If you're coming to the Philippines and you have $600 a month, that's all you have, and you don't have substantial savings, I'm going to say at least $10,000, and there, you know, that's really stretching it. Don't come. If you come here on that budget, you're not going to survive. You're going to go through your savings. You're going to have nothing. If you stay home, at least you still have your savings. You have help. There's a safety net in the U.S. And most of the people on a $600 a month budget are disabled. They're younger. They're not 62. They're not 66. They're not 70. They're guys in their 40s. Early 50s trying to make it to Social Security. That $600 isn't going to last. It's a tough road to hold. Now, Daryl was trying to tell everybody it's the basic budget. This is, you already have a place to live. You already have all your furniture. You're all set. But you go out and buy food. Yeah, you can buy a hell of a lot of chicken. You can buy a lot of carrots. But what are you going to do? Eat carrots and chicken all the time? You have money to go out and get a cup of coffee and a beer now and then. You can't travel. You can't do shit on $600 a month. It's somebody needs to pop your bubble and tell you Philippines is expensive. It's not cheap anymore. My budget has gone up. It was up to $2,200 a month when it was a family of three. Now that it's myself, it's still $2,000. But I travel. I eat out a lot. I do a lot of things that a lot of other guys also do, but they have a good budget. You know, I'm going to say $1,500 and up, you're all right in Dumaguete and places. But if you're in Cebu City, I'm going to lean $2,000 to $2,500. The fantasy of living in BGC or living in Makati on less than $1,000 a month, not enjoyable, dude. Not enjoyable. You need to have money. The more money you have, the better. Now, if you have $2,000 a month coming in, and you say, I'm going to live on $600 a month, that's all right. That's totally different. But a lot of guys, when they talk budget, they're talking about the whole enchilada. And that's what I do when I talk about budgets. I'm going to talk to you about rent, electricity, traveling, medical, savings, so many different things to consider. Look at your life right now in the U.S. Write down every nickel and dime you spend in a month and what you spend it on. Then translate that to living in the Philippines. If you're paying rent in the U.S. and say you're paying $1,200 a month rent, you come to the Philippines, you're going to go down to $400 or $500 a month. If you're spending X amount of electricity, X amount of food, everything's going to be just a little bit less. But food, utilities, going to be about the same. Going to be about the same cost. Yeah, you can eat like a native. You can go out and eat dry fish. You can go eat street food that's been on the street for 10 hours. Who knows, you know, if you're getting the fresher piece or they're giving you the piece that smelled before they cooked it. I don't trust street food too much. On the boulevard, I do because of the crowd and how quickly they go through their food, the turnover. Same thing, Valencia Market. I know when you go up there, the food is good because the turnover is very quick. But some of these, if you're in the province, these roadside stands, my God, street food's not the way to go. And who wants to live on a diet of rice? One, I think it's bad for you eating too much rice, the carbs. You gain a lot of weight. You're not used to eating a lot of rice. To be the main staple, you know, we're used, you know, meat and potato guy. I'm a mashed potato freak back home. Baked potato is my new thing here in the Philippines. I bake a potato at home when I want potato. Rice is not the substance of life. It is for the Filipinos and the Filipinos. You know, rice is life to them. It's not life to me. Life to me is, a steak in the freezer, some chicken, some pork, eggs, canned ham, some bacon. You want the good things in life. You've worked your entire life to come to the Philippines. Why do you want to live on such a measly amount and you underlive, especially if you have more money? I have to hold the camera up. It's windy. It keeps knocking the camera down, guys. And you want to have an enjoyable life. When you retire, you've worked your entire life. I talk to more guys, my channel alone, the 93% of my audience is 55 and older. We're all a bunch of old guys. And 90-some percent, 94%, I think I saw yesterday, is male. And I'm shocked I have 7% female. That just shocks me. And the vast majority is U.S. because I'm from America. I can't talk about social services in Great Britain, Germany, Australia, pensions of those countries because I'm not from there. But to come here and give up what you can have at the U.S. Now, we don't have free medical in the U.S., but they'll treat you. You can get on Medicaid if you're low income. You can get discounts on what things are. The government helps out. There's government programs to help people, help the poor, help the disabled, help the women with children who can't work. There's things for that. And you give up all of that if you say, I'm going to go live on $600 a month in the Philippines. It's just not the right way to live your life. If it's all you have, God bless you. Come here and try it. But leave that exit plan where after 3 or 4 months it isn't working for you, that you can get out of here. Don't be one of these guys who end up stuck here and someone does a video about a homeless expat walking the streets of Manila or Cebu. I don't want anybody to get in that situation. Think it through, guys. And if you're not mentally prepared for the hardships of not having money here in the Philippines, living alone, living, where people don't want to talk to you. You live in the province. All the neighbors aren't going to come up and talk to you. One, they're going to be shy because their English is bad. They're not going to talk to you. 2, they don't know you. And 3, they're just other things for them to do in their life. They're not going to come and sit with the old man on the porch in a rocking chair because there is not a porch. There is not a rocking chair. You're going to be like everybody else, walking from your little abode into the barangay, down to the market, pick up some food, walk back home, cook it. It's no way to live, man. That is not paradise. I'm not saying you're coming to the best paradise in the world. There's better countries than the Philippines. But the Philippines, for me, is great. You can be successful here in the Philippines. You don't need a lot. You need discipline. But don't believe people when they tell you 600 and you're going to be fine. You're not. You're going to be one of these guys somebody is going to do a video about that needs help to get home. Think it over. Look at your daily life, the budget in your own life. What do you spend money on? Do you eat ice cream? Potato chips. That was my downfall when I came here. I always had a couple gallons of ice cream in the fridge, Lay's potato chips in the cupboard. All these things add up. Any American goods are expensive. If you want American clothes, or you're a larger size, you have to bring them from the U.S. with you or order them on Amazon. And it's not cheap. Yeah, they don't charge you the shipping, but you're on $600 a month. There's no goodwill to go and try on clothes. There is no help here. There is no safety net. I hope everybody takes that into consideration when you're on a small budget. If you're on medication, medicine's expensive here. Prescriptions. Back home, $5 prescription, free in some cases, depending on the plan you got. There's no health insurance that you're going to buy here in the Philippines that you're going to survive on if you're on a $600 a month budget. Guys, think it over. Make sure you have enough money. Listen to these budget videos and make your own determination. Come and visit and try and live like that for 2 months. Forget about the cost of the rent or the Airbnb that you rent, but try to spend, that $600 only in a month. See if you can not spend it, and then when you do make the big move here, the price range of rent you're going to have to find. People make big numbers on their videos about places to rent for under $100 a month. there aren't that many. And when they do show them, they get 100,000 views. Everybody thinks there's one on every corner. There isn't. Daryl said he pays $33 a month rent. You're not coming to the Philippines and paying $33 a month rent. I'm sorry. Until next time, be prepared for your retirement.